And in our last episode, we kind of failed as storytellers.
Right. So I remembered that before going down south over there, we actually went across this bridge over here and were attacked by some more wolves. I found this nifty spot to hide where the wolves couldn't attack me and stun them and did other attacks against them. While my meat shields, companions, fought them up on that bridge.
Handy little spot.
Yeah, it's really nice. I just kind of found it accidentally, to be honest. But it's useful.
This should be easy enough.
So I'm getting wolf pelts. I don't know where you guys are going.
They're probably going after more enemies in the distance.
Oh yeah, there's another wolf over there. Ooh, it's the alpha.
Ooh, it also have some halfway decent loot.
Hopefully. That would be nice.
Oh, it's worth a decent chunk of XP at least. Really? Nothing, Alpha Wolf?
I guess not. But hey, there's a chest up here.
And it's not locked. Fancy that.
Sweet. Ooh.
The Chastened Flat Blade.
Yep. That is a very, very useful thing to give to Jory. Here we go. Chastened Flat Blade. It's quite a bit of an improvement over his sword. So, okay. So after fighting those wolves and getting that sword for Jory, we went back. And I didn't get lost.
No, what would ever make you think that?
I learned how to use a map. And I wanted to save getting that sword. So, here we go, save. It seemed like a good idea.
It's always a good idea.
Save and save often. I wonder if we could pick better tactics for Davith.
Like, say...
Let's get rid of these daggers.
And let him only use his bow.
Yeah.
And hope that he doesn't die as quickly.
Hopefully he won't. He should work well as an archer. And he has pinning shot. Oh hey, I know it'd be good. Go after enemies who are using the attack type of magic.
Ooh, I like that.
Actually, magic or ranged. Use pinning shot. That should help with that stupid emissary and possibly also the archers.
Yeah, it'll certainly keep them from running away.
That'd be really useful. So, hopefully those new tactics will work better.
You mean those weren't our intended tactics all along?
Oh, actually those were our tactics all along. That's right, because I had forgotten and told the story wrong before.
Precisely.
And see, I forgot to mention that I managed to freeze the Herlock emissary before he ran across the bridge, killing half of his health. Then we got rid of these guys. And I quickly went after Davith because he ran across the bridge on his own to fight Darkspawn. I was successful in healing him. We went over on the side of the barrier where the other Darkspawn couldn't get us to fight these guys. Well, I tried to fight these guys.
The barrier was kind of hurting you as much as it was hurting them.
Well, the barrier was in the way. The problem was that I was having trouble targeting that guy with my mouse. Once I stopped being distracted by the trap, I could actually cast spells at the dark spawn over there. I used Lyrium to enable myself to use Winter's Grasp and heal. Speaking of healing,
There it goes.
and suddenly all the dark spawn were dead. How convenient is that?
Indeed.
And look who didn't die this time.
Yeah, David.
Apparently he's much better with archery, despite all his talk about being fast with the blade.
Yeah. David, you are a liar in so many ways.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That looks interesting.
Indeed. What does that emissary have? Oh, just a darkspawn staff. Ugh.
Most Darkspawn equipment is utterly useless.
Pretty much.
Doesn't even sell for very much.
Let's get started.
Yeah. And then I ran into a trap. Because
they're
I'm just that special.
everywhere there.
Right. So, are you guys still sure you want to be following me? Yeah, that chase and trail sign, really hard to find.
And look where it's hiding.
Mm-hmm. In my head.
Oh, so that explains a lot.
Looky here.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe this is all in your head.
Okay, that's getting a little bit creepy. I need to eat more mushrooms before I can think about that.
Well, there's a basket of them right behind you.
There is?
Yes.
Oh. Nom 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 nom. Wee, look at the colors.
Wait, is that Herlock wearing tie-dye armor?
It's not very effective, is it?
No, it thinks it's camouflaging itself, but it's failing.
Alright, so
Ooh.
here is the fabled Chasen Cache. There isn't really much here that's actually useful, but it's decent self-fodder. And the Thane helmet is excellent for Alistair at this level. Maybe not later in the game, but pretty good.
He looks a little silly with it, but oh well.
The enemies get distracted by that and have a harder time hitting him.
Yeah.
No, my magic robes are much better than the Chasen robes.
Indeed. Even though the Chasen robes would make you less squishy.
Well, harder to hit somehow. Not any less squishy if I do get hit.
No. Just as easy to hit, you just take a little less damage when you do get hit.
No, it's +6 defense.
And that's how defense works.
I thought defense made you less likely to get hit. That's why it's defense and not armor.
Maybe you're right. Maybe defense figures there and... Either way, less squishy.
Speaking of being less squishy, the game just saved and all I see are cut down trees. It's really eerie.
Surely, this was not going to be... Well, no. We knew it was going to be an ambush.
Of course, when would there ever not be an ambush? Mind blast!
Oh look, the Darkspawn are all taking a nap.
Yeah.
Well, besides that Herlock. But he's on ice.
Would you like ice with that? Oh, I wasn't fast enough trying to heal Jory, oh well.
Well, clearly he wanted ice with that.
Clearly.
Ooh, I'll take my Herlock Alpha on the rocks.
Would you like some salt around the rim as well?
Sure.
Sounds like a good way to have your drink.
Indeed.
Ooh, enchanted dagger, fire bolts, and fire arrows. That's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, enchanted daggers are some of the better early game daggers.
Yep. Herlock Alpha is definitely worth looting. So, let's come back here, but first, I want to explore over here. Saving game again, oi. Deathroot, that's not ominous. And
No.
a pile of rocks. Let's sprinkle some ash on the ash-covered rocks.
Yay, let's be litterers. Okay, clearly he doesn't like us littering.
Yogi, you definitely let yourself go. Okay, seriously, Davith and I are just badass. We are totally on fire and still attacking. Like, most people would probably stop, drop, and roll. No. Okay, he doesn't stun, but he does freeze. Ooh, Enchantress footing!
Ooh, 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 yes. Good boots, good boots.
Very good boots. Okay. I'm going to put those boots on. Enchantress footing gives you +6 defense. They are very useful for mages who can't really wear armor. Or have high dexterity.
I mean, I suppose you could wear armor if you put enough strength behind it all, but it's kind of a waste.
Yeah, it really is. And do I really look like the bodybuilder sort?
No. You look like the kind who would find other ways to wear armor if you particularly cared to. Oh, and hey, this was supposed to be sealed? That doesn't look sealed.
No, it looks quite the opposite.
And who's that in the background?
Well, what have we here?
Someone
Are you a
whose
vulture,
armor
I
clearly
wonder?
works by distraction.
A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned?
Which means
Or
it's
merely
more
an
effective than
intruder.
our armor.
Come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search
have a
of
point.
easy prey. What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Good Samaritan.
I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't
Because we're
bother.
tourists?
She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Swoop,
Yes,
swoop.
swooping is bad.
Clearly
She's a
he
witch of the
disapproves.
wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of
Why
the wilds.
do people think that
Such
witches,
idle fancies, those legends.
mages, can turn
Have you
people
no
into
minds
other
of your
animals?
own? You there.
Clearly
Women
they don't
do not
have minds of
frighten
their
like
own.
little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Alright, I'll play this game. You can call me Neria.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall
Hi,
I guess your
Morrigan.
purpose?
Ah,
You
Morrigan.
sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal
He's a real
from
wordsmith.
dead men?
Quite
Indeed.
easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd
Really?
be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll
Oy
put us all
vey.
in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
I'm with Jory. Let's go to the pot. Oh wait, he didn't mean that kind of pot, did he?
No.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are
You
we
expected
supposed
us?
to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There's a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does
Great,
your
she talks in
elven mind
riddles.
give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
You know, I'm not sure what to believe.
Yeah.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember.
Great, she's
So
crazy
much
too.
about you is uncertain.
Hey, her memory
yet
isn't
I
much better than
believe.
mine.
Do I?
Maybe she's been
What?
eating the mushrooms
It
as
seems
well.
I do.
Maybe.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch
You're
of
the
the
one
wilds,
who came up
huh?
with that, not me.
Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such
Oh,
tales, though
thankfully,
she would
I know
never
the antidote
admit
for
it.
them.
Oh, how she dances under
What
the
antidote?
moon.
Exactly.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have
What?
protected these.
You...
Huh?
Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Wait, what?
More riddles.
What
Yay.
do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing.
Huh?
Or perhaps they realize nothing.
That seems more likely.
Oh, do not mind
Yeah.
me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to
Thanks.
go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Oh, that's nice. See, we didn't get lost because we had Morrigan to guide us. Yay!
Clearly.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her
I
mother.
don't think he'll care.
No?
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a
Honestly,
Templar,
I
Alistair,
don't
but
blame
Chantry
them.
business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
And now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
Probably not.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You know what? Let's just get this over with. I have no problem facing what is to come.
I mean,
I
the worst
agree.
he can do is kill
Let's
us.
have it done.
Then let us begin.
True.
Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The old temple, huh? I was in the
The more I
bathroom.
hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
If so, they're succeeding.
Calm down. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in
Sir
Highover with a
Jory.
child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
If they had
Would
warned
you have come
wouldn't
if they
be
warned
here.
you? Maybe
Yeah.
that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Why
Including
did you
sacrificing
leave your
us.
wife and
I'd
child
sacrifice
to
a
come
lot
here
more if I knew it
anyway?
would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
I kind
At
of
last, we come to the joining.
like his outlook.
The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of
blood?
those creatures.
Blood
As the
drinking,
first Grey
yay,
Wardens did before us.
vampirism.
The very
As
blood
we
that
did before you.
almost killed the puppy?
This
Yep.
is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Sounds kind of like a cult.
A little
Davith,
bit.
step forward.
That's one big chalice, incidentally.
Yeah, it is.
Massive indigestion and heartburn.
Make us breath.
So this is way worse.
Yeah, he don't look so good.
I am sorry, Davith.
Oh man, I liked that
Step
guy.
forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known...
turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Duncan, you're kind of creeping me out.
I am sorry.
Oh, wow.
Well, if Jory hadn't drawn his sword...
But the joining is not yet complete.
Holy echo, Batman.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Do we get a party favor?
Maybe.
Wow.
It is finished. Welcome.
That
2 more deaths.
didn't look like a dragon.
In my joining, only one of us died, but it was
Yeah.
horrible.
Hi,
I'm glad
dragon.
at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
That was more painful than the harrowing.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to
Yeah.
sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
So we do get a party favor. Kind of a somber,
Take some
depressing
time.
one, but...
When you're ready,
Yeah, we do.
I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay. So I got this amulet. It gives me +2 constitution. That should be useful. Only the main character can wear the Warden's Oath, so it's worth equipping. And,
At least early game until you start getting better stuff.
yeah. Let's level up and then call it. +1 to willpower, and yeah, it's worth continuing to upgrade magic. And let's put another one in con this time. We're kind of alternating between cunning and con.
And we get 2 spells this time.
Ooh, nice. Frost weapons. And let's grab paralyze.
And I think we will call that an episode.
Yep.
See you next time.